Ave Satanas, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave Queen Astaroth, Ave Lord Volok, Ave Lord Florius, Ave Lord King Azazel, Ave King Asmodee, Ave King Asmodeus, Ave Lord Vereen, Ave Lord Pazuzu, Ave to every demon and Ave Lord Abaddon, Ave to every demon and every demoness in existence, Ave Satanas. I love every single one. I want to do a video talking about the ancients, because we don't hear much talk about the ancients anymore. We really don't. Not so much as we should. And the respect for the ancients. And I'm talking about the ancient demons, obviously. Right? And Father Satan himself. But I'm also talking about the all the ancient people who were black witches, witchcraft, doing witchcraft, black magicians, sorcerers, necromancers, who have made this path possible for us, and the sacrifices that they made for people like me and you to be able to freely and openly practice our belief system, or belief systems, because there were, I'm willing to bet, probably thousands. They say there was only something like, 300 and some odd or something like that killed in Salem, Massachusetts in the United States, right, during the Salem witch trials, but I'd say there was a lot more than that. I really do. And which is pretty sad, because they were pretty much, and it was the other organized religions that were doing it. They were killing everyone, man. They were killing all of them. They were killing everyone, just everyone. If a person had a mole, if a person had a birthmark, if a person had a scar, if a person had anything, they were killing them, saying, and then the ones that truly weren't, the stuff that they did to those people the stuff that they did to our ancestors are ridiculous. Like, they used to hang them, they used to burn them to death, they used to drown them, they used to starve them to death, they used to do everything. And then you got to talk about the Europeans, the ones over in Europe. The black witches, the satanic witches, the warlocks, the sorcerers, the necromancers, basically all Satan, basically Satanists too. But it wasn't known as Satanist then. As Satanism then, sorry. But they killed, over in Europe, they killed like hundreds of thousands of people they believed that were involved in the occult. And that is sad. When you think about it, when you think about how many of our ancestors have died so we could, for their beliefs, have died just so me and you and whoever and everybody else could openly confess to people, or tell people, or announce to people, or however you want to pronounce it, and say that we're Satanists, and we're open about it. We're traditional Satanists, and we can wear our pentagrams with and upside down crosses, what have you, or any demon sigil that we would like to wear. We can wear them with pride. Sure, we might get a few looks, or someone mightn't like it, or a lot of people might hate it, or whatever. But they're just the ones that don't understand it. Don't understand anything about it, because they're all brainwashed. They're like I said, they're sheep. Literally, they're like sheep. And all of our ancestors who have died for our freedom of our satanic beliefs, a lot of people, in my honest opinion, yeah, actually quite a few people, not everybody, but there's a lot of people that pretty much with their ignorance, because they don't know the difference, or they just don't care because it wasn't them or someone they knew personally, right? The torture devices that they had over in Europe, the medieval torture devices that they had, like the racks to stretch people apart and tear their arms and legs off. Oh man, there's a ton of different things. That is cruel. All because of their beliefs. And they stuck firm to their beliefs. Even while their arms and legs were getting ripped off on stretching machines for their belief system. And now, with that being said, they still believed they still believed in Father Satan and King Lucifer and every demon in existence. They still practiced their beliefs. They still said why they were getting their arms and legs tore apart from their body. And why they were burning people at the stake, literally. They still went to their deathbed believing what they believed. Because they know Father Satan, King Lucifer, and all of the demonic are 100% real. No question about that. And that is why, what pisses me off about a lot of people, when we hear people complaining about, oh, I don't know how I'm going to tell my uncle, I don't know how I'm going to tell my mother, I don't know how I'm going to tell my father. Just come out and tell them. Simple. If they don't like it, that's their problem. If they don't like it, deal with it. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Because, in my honest opinion, and that's my honest opinion, you're just wasting time. Literally. You're just wasting time. And it's sad because there's so many people that have died, okay, for that exact reason. There's so many people who were tortured to death and died, I should say, for that exact reason. And it makes me, when I think about it, it pisses me off, because, and it does piss me off. I'm not going to say it doesn't. It pisses me off when you hear someone complaining about, well, I don't really know how I'm going to tell my boyfriend, or I really don't know how I'm going to tell my girlfriend, or things like that there. They should see it. They should know. If they're that close to you, they should know, and if they actually care about you, they should respect your belief system and let you do your thing. Simple as that. Because in my situation, I ended up leaving my wife. I was married. Okay? I never ever told no one on here this before. I was married. You know. I was married. My wife knew what I was. Ex-wife, I should say. I'm divorced because I ended up getting sick of her bullshit. But the reason why I ended up I divorced her, by the way. I left her, by the way. I packed all her shit and fucking threw it in a van. If you want to know exactly. And I wasn't giving up my belief system for nothing or nobody. And I never will. And I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care what woman it is. No woman is worth giving up. There's not a person on the planet. If I would spend the rest of my life by myself, which I am now by myself because I'm single, I'll spend the rest of my life by myself first before I have to give up my belief system for any female. I don't care who she is. I love Father Satan that deeply, and respect the demonic and Father Satan, and respect what my ancestors have done that deeply, that I would not, no, for nothing or nobody in this world, I would give up my belief system. And I don't care who they are. I've been single for a while. Sure, I'd love to have a woman. I really would. Honestly, I really would. But I would love for her to have the same belief system that I got. I would love for her to be traditional Satanist, or even a Satanist for that matter, or Black Witch, Necromancer, something in that nature. But it seems like we have to shy away when it comes to relationships. It seems like we have to shy away from telling people our belief, say we're in a relationship, from telling the person that we're with. It seems like we have to shy away from telling them. If anybody asks me, I wear this with pride. I wear my pentagram with pride. I have like 20 of them. Different ones. Okay? I wear my ring with pride. And I wear it in my soul with pride. And on my body in tattoos. If anybody asks me because I have a tattoo of my patron, King Asmodeus, on the back of my head. And when anybody asks me what that means, and believe you me, there's that to be, and a lot of people ask me, I tell them, point blank, exactly what it means. And 99% of the time, well, say 90% of the time, people don't like it. But, well, you asked, I'll tell. I'm not going to lie and say something else, because it isn't. It's my patron demon, King Asmodeus. I have King Asmodee on my hand. I got pentagrams on me. I got Queen Lilith's sigil on me. I get other sigils on me, and I'm going to have a lot more on me. And I don't care who likes it or who lumps it. That's my beliefs. And I am not ashamed of my beliefs, believe you me. And I should not be. Nor should anybody. Nobody should be ashamed. Nobody who is in the satanic community should be ashamed of their belief system. Whether it be traditional Satanism, theistic, spiritual, necromancy, black witchcraft, satanic witchcraft, Satan is black witchcraft. Witchcraft should be ashamed of what they believe. Be proud. Be proud to be a child of Father Satan. Be proud to wear your pentagram with pride. And if anybody asks you what it means, you tell them. Simple. If they don't like it, that's their choice. But at least you told them. And it's none of their business anyway. Unless you're in a relationship with them, and then if they don't like it, that's their problem. I've been there and done that, believe you me. And I'm not just saying this, I'm being 100% honest. And with that, I'm just going to let everybody go. Ave Satanas, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave King Asmodeus, Ave King Asmodee, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave Queen Astaroth, Ave King Azazel, Ave Lord Pazuzu, Ave Lord Beelzebub, Ave Lord Berith, Ave Lord Camiel, and I will talk to you next. Ave Satanas.